kanye ne-Go Digital SA Foundation. Thamelani izifundo ze-mathematics, i-accounting, isiZulu ulimi lwasekhaya, isingisi, i-FAL, i-physical science, i-geography, ezobuchwepheshe, i-computer applications technology kanye namaklasi e-learner wellness okungukuzilolonga ngokomqondo kanye nomzimba. Lezi zifundo zethulwa nsuku zonke kusukela ngoMsombuluko kuya ngoLwesihlanu kuqala ngehora lesi-4 kuya kwelesihlanu u-4 kuya ku-5 ntambama nangomgqibelo kusukela ligamanxe ihora lesi-8 8:30 kuze kugamanxe ihora lokuqala emini 1:30. Zithameleni futhi lezi zifundo emsakazweni Ukhozi FM njalo ngoLwesine kusukela ngo-9 kuya ku-10 ebusuku. Ningangena ekhasini lethu lika-Facebook elithi Go Digital SA_movement noma kwi-YouTube uthi Go Digital SA Foundation. Siyethemba nizolijabulela lolu hlelo oluhlose ukunifundisa futhi lulekelele kulokho enikufunda ezikoleni zenu. Luthokozeleni-ke lolu hlelo nimeme nabo bonke abanye abafundi bebanga le-12 grade 12 ukuze nabo bazuze kulo futhi nonke nicijeleke ukuphumelela kwizivivinyo zenu zokuphela konyaka.
Sanibonani bafundi baka grade 12. Umesisibiya senza i-learner wellness namhlanje. The last time we spoke ngathi sihlangane besikhuluma ngama careers and career choices. Just to recap, disikhumbuzane kancane, sixoxile ngama careers and career choices kwawukuthi abanye bethu will be going to further our studies soqhubeka sifunde kuma tertiaries, abanye bazovele baphume bafune imisebenzi, and then sathinta ke lapha nalapha ukuthi iziphi izinto ofanele uzenze when you are more ready ukuthi uqhubeke nama career choices zakho. Namhlanje ke isifundo sethu namhlanje sikhuluma nge-Labor Relations Act, Labor Relations Act kanye ne-Employment Equity. Okay. Angithi ke mangabe uyazi ukuthi egcineni after usuqedile ukufunda vele egcineni fanele wenze njani? Fanele uthole umsebenzi. Ake sithi ke wena uzoqhubeka nokufunda after umatric awuzoya tertiary uzoya straight kufunda. Fanele uwazi ke nawe ama rights akho nezinto ofanele uzenze esiqhubeka nokuthi usuyaqasheka ke manje ususemsebenzini noma usaqhubeka nokufunda. Fanele futhi wazi ukuthi mase ngiqashiwe or sengiqasheka yini ekufanele ngiyenze mina, yini right yami. Okay, ake sibheke ke la the core elements, ama core elements a job contract, core elements of job contracts. Angithi before uqala ukusebenza, uma nje uzosebenza umqashi wakho before akuqashe fanele ugcwalise fanele ukunika i-contract ugcwalise leyo contract. These contracts akhuluma ngama rights akho as umsebenzi, worker rights, shuthi yini leyo amalungelo akho as umsebenzi. Khulunywa ngama workers rights or employers rights because umqashwa is either a worker or we are an employer. I mean you are an employee, employees rights. Okay, and then okunye futhi ama conditions of service, ukuthi ke mina sengiyasebenza, conditions of service, sengiyaqashwa ke manje yini edingeka kumina ke as employee, as umqashwa. Okay, and then when we talk about ama labor laws, ama labor laws aim yawo yenzani? Ama labor laws, they promote shuthi avuselela fair labor practices. They promote what we call fair labor practices. Kushuthi lapho wonke umuntu ubhekelekile, akukho ukuthi ucindezelekile wena because uqashiwe. Umqashi ke kufanele abe ngaphezulu kwakho. No, ama labor laws kahle kahle abhekelele wena as umqashwa, and ambhekelelile futhi nomqashi, and also aphinde futhi abheke economic development as well. Which okay, usuqashiweke, and then economic development yakhona ithini, right? And then ke lapha ke ku labor relations sina what we call Labor Relations Act. Labor Relations Act. What is labor? Labor ngithi labor ikhuluma ngokusebenza. Labor Relations Act bese kuba ne Employment Equity Act. Employment Equity Act. Yini equity? Equity is from the word equal. So equity is from the word equal. Shuthi yonke into fanele inze njani ilingane, ayibalance into, akubalance umqashi nomqashwa. All right. Okay ke asibheke ke manje ke ama employment contract ukuthi ke ngithe before uqala ukusebenza fanele ugcwalise icontract. I-contract uyigcwaliselani i-contract ukuthi mase kuneyinkinga when because khamba emsebenzini noma ikuphi ke la ukhona khamba kube neyinkinga, and then uthole mhlambe sekuneyinkinga zizoxazuleka kanjani. So we'll go back, so phindele emumva sizobheka ukuthi i-contract ngenkathi mina ngiqasheka yayithini, kwakubhala ukuthini. One, when we talk about employment contract, la ugcwalisa khona before uqala ukusebenza inani phakathi, yenza sure ukuthi i-employment contract yakho before uqala ukusebenza, one, inayo i-job description. It should have a job description. Yini le iyachaza ukuthi wena uzokwenza umsebenzi onje. Okay, umsebenzi onjena, and then uyazi wena ukuthi mangiqasheka manje ngizokwenza lo msebenzi singakaqhubeki nje nangumuntu uqashiwe uyi-receptionist, ngenza i-scenario la uqashiwe uyi-receptionist, right? U-receptionist i-contract yakhe mhlawumbe akazange azayifunde, uyena wazi ukuthi nje njengoba i-receptionist into ayenzayo ukubamba ucingo, phendula incingo, I put it through to different offices, and then emva kwalokho ahlale abheke ifoni yakhe, acofa ifoni, uzophendula incingo kuphela. Nangomuntu uyangena uzocela usizo mhlambe ke ufikela kuyena la e-reception, and then yena akanaso isikhathi sokum-attenda because yena wazi ukuthi njengoba ngihleli la mina ngizophendula incingo kuphela. Akaze, and then akazange azayithola i-job description ukuthi kahle kahle njengoba ula in the reception area. Ku-reception area, that is where abantu befikela kuwena. One, you should have a smiling face. Fanele abantu mabengena they cannot see our face, ba-attende ngendlela efanele. So it goes back to i-job description ukuthi ngenkathi egcwalisa le contract, i-job description yayichaziwe yini ukuthi yena kahle kahle yini afanele ayenze. And then ibise futhi i-employment contract iba nama-working hours. Ama-working hours ukuthi okay, I start work at 8, 10 o'clock there's tea time, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock I go out for lunch, and then 4 o'clock I knock off. And uzothi-ke omunye uzohlala uzithi nje ziya la kokora to 4 usegade nje ukuthi mazi nje 4 uthatha isikhwama uyaphuma uyahamba. So ufanele kubeke nama-working hours, and also fanele futhi ku-employment contract kube ne-days of work ukuthi ngisebenza mhlambe ngisebenza from Monday to Friday, nama working hours ngena ngo-8, so fanele bese emsebenzini by 7:45, 20 to 8, or umuntu omthanda umsebenzi fanele bese emsebenzini by 7:30. And then uyazi ukuthi you knock off at 4. It's not a crime ukuthi uzophuma emsebenzini ngo-4:15 or ngo-4:30, or uma umthanda umsebenzi wakho futhi you can even knock off at 5, because uyazazi when to sebenza kanjani. Akusasho ukuthi phela njengoba uspecify lama hours sefanele ukuthi stick to them. Now be flexible. Now again uzothola ukuthi ngokuba njalo ama-employers akho, abaqashi bakho bayakubuka njalo, bayakufuna, and then uzothola ukuthi abantu abaphuma mazithi nje ngo-4 siyaphuma, wena usuyathola usuya-promote, because they look at you, bayakubona how you behave, and then usuthola i-promotion, and then usumuvela kwenye i-level. Okay, and then bese kuba khona futhi khona kwi-contract yakho kune-method and frequency of payment. Method and frequency of payment. Ihola kanjani? Abanye they get paid, abanye bahola ngeviki, abanye bahola nge-fortnight after 2 weeks, abanye bahola nge-month end. Nalapho futhi ku-method of okay, mhlambe sometimes kukhona overtime. People get paid for the overtime ukuthi basebenze. There are overtime rates ukuthi okay, la ngiqashe khona if ngisebenza overtime can be after hours, or it can be over the weekends, or it can even be over the holidays. That is overtime because usebenza within ama hours awakho usuwasebenzile, and then you get paid for overtime. And then khona lapho kune leave, ama leave ukuthi uthatha kanjani leave. Okay, leaves and day offs. Ukuthi njoba ngiqashiwe, i-leave yami ngiyithatha nini? Mhlambe ngiyithatha after 3 months, or ngiyithatha after a year, but still noma kuthiwa nginayo i-leave, I still get paid for i-leave. I still get paid for overtime. Bese kuba khona futhi ke khona lapho kusesise khona ku-employment contract kukhona i-notice period after ending employment. Ayengithi nje mhlambe okay, notice period notice period after ending employment. After ending the employment kusho ukuthi la mhlambe ayengithi i-employment yakho, umsebenzi wakho usuya ngasigcineni, mhlambe uyazi ukuthi wena uphela ngoDecember, so i-notice period yakho mhlambe izothi you give 3 months notice before the end of your employment. Shuthi if ilento yakho umsebenzi wakho uphela ngoDecember, i-notice period yakho uzoyifaka nini? So it's September, October, November. So it's 3 months before, because uyazi ukuthi unika notice la ukuthi njalo at the end of December sengihamba. So i-notice period yakho is going to be 3 months before. Okay ke ama-labor laws ke lawo esikhuluma ngawo. Enzani ama-labor laws? Ithe ama-labor laws are, one, they promote equity. Equity wonke umuntu unjani uyalingana. They promote equity, and also they eliminate elimination of unfair discrimination. Yini nona le? Elimination, should they get rid of unfair discrimination? Ukucwasana emsebenzini ngokungalingani. Shuthi wonke umuntu fanele aphathwe ngendlela elinganayo. So they eliminate unfair discrimination ukuthi awuzongicwasa ngoba mina nguwukuthi wena uwukuthi, awuzongicwasa mina because ngiyileli bala wena uyileli, awuzongicwasa because wena ufike kuqala kunami mina ngaqashwa after wena. So all those things, ama-labor laws, they look after those things for ama-employees ukuthi wonke umuntu is treated equally. That is why kukhulunywa nge-equity. Okunye futhi ama-labor laws, they redress past unfairness. What does that mean? They redress, redress past unfairness. To redress kusho ukuthini ukulungisa izinto ezenzekile in the past mhlambe ezibe unfair kubaqashwa or nabaqashi as well, because kubhekelelwa bobabili umqashi nomqashwa, hayi ukuthi kubhekelela abaqashwa kuphela. So if kukhona mhlambe khona izinto ezenzekile in the past, so ama labor laws ayabheka ukuthi how do we redress those unfair practices, senze njani ukuthi silungise with those unfair practices ukuthi yonke into ibe right. And then lokho ke usithola mhlambe if they redress kufanele ke they should be dealt with in a disciplinary hearings. Mhlambe uthola ukuthi khona disciplinary hearing, khona umuntu owenza into wrong uyabizwa ke disciplinary hearing ku-workplace lapha emsebenzini kunama workplace they are called workplace forums. Awakhona lapha emsebenzini where they do ama redress nama elimination equity. Kunama workplace forums, khona futhi nama trade unions. Ama trade unions ke wona abhekelene kakhulu nabaqashwa. They are trade unions. Kube khona what we call bargaining councils. Bargaining councils now futhi khona. And then also bese kuba naleke abantu abayaziyo, abantu abacucuzi bathi nje mina umqashi wami mangabe ngamuzwa kahle ngizomisa ka CCMA. U-CCMA masubhala ngokuphelele sithi is the commission bajahe abantu uthi mina ngizwa ka CCMA, Commission for Conciliation, mediation and arbitration. Yenzani CCMA? I-CCMA yona yenzani? CCMA yona exazulula ke, iyaxazulula la ukuthi abaqashi mhlambe kube nenkinga emsebenzini between umqashi nomqashwa. So mhlambe wathola ukuthi useze mhlambe wadisciplineka, mhlambe wazwaxosheka emsebenzini. So lapho that is where they have to go to the Commission for Conciliation, Mediation, Arbitration. La CCMA ezohlala phansi ke alalele both sides of the story ukuthi kwenzekeni, and then ixazululeke indaba. Mhlambe uthola ukuthi umuntu mhlambe akasaholeleki because mhlambe kwenzeka iconduct yakhe whatever. So that is where a matter is taken to CCMA ukuze ikwazi yona they arbitrate, shuthi bayangena phakathi kamqashi nomqashwa bakwazi ukuxazulula whatever problems that have surfaced between in the workplace. Okay, I guess bheke manje ama principles of equity. Sikhulume nge-equity la ne-redress. Let's look at the principles of equity and redress. This is shilo what is redress and what is equity. Sithe especially la ku South African laws la eSouth Africa ngoba vele siphila la eMzansi. I-South African laws it promotes South African laws. It promotes equity and fairness. Yenza sure South African law with equity, ukulingana nokuba fair, nokuthi onke umuntu uphatheke kahle bayayipromote leyo nto. And then also futhi sikhulume nge-discrimination la, unfair discrimination, and then they make sure bayenza sure ukuthi there is no discrimination against employees, ukuthi ngiqashiwe la because mina mhlambe ngine deformity ethile ake ngilinganise nje, mhlambe ngiyaxhuka or kanjani. So abantu do they treat me the same as abanye abantu abangena deformity? Yonke leyo nto South African law emsebenzini, especially when it comes to equity and fairness, bayabhekelela ukuthi umuntu umqashwa uphatheke kahle yini, akadiscriminate yini, akacwasi akacwasiwe yini because of his or her race. It could be race, la ukuthi waliphi uhlanga. It can also be gender, ukuthi mina ngoba mina ngumuntu wesifazane angiphathekile kahle, angiphathwa kahle njengabantu besilisa. It could be gender, gender ihambisana ne-sex, female or male, mhlambe futhi pregnancy as well. Nangu umuntu falls pregnant emsebenzini, ukuthi ngoba nakho ke mina sengikhulelwe emsebenzini sikufanele manje ngiphathwe kabi ukuthi ngikhule. Nginama rights, I do have rights ukuthi fanele ngibe pregnant emsebenzini, and I do have rights to get leave. Fanele ngithole leave yokuthi ngine leave mhlambe for 4 months, I go on a maternity leave. Kuyabhekelwa lokho, as well as marital status. Marital status la kulo msebenzi sibhekelele sonke yini noma kubhekelela abashadile, thina esingashadile abanasi isikhathi sethu, or wonke umuntu uthithwa equally. And also enye into abayibhekayo futhi is family responsibility. Told and kwamanye amafem, you are married, ushadile, uyi-male, your wife falls pregnant, uyi-female. So they do take ama-paternity. Umama uzothatha i-maternity leave angithi uyobeletha ekhaya athi take care of the baby. And uthola ukuthi kwamanye ama-companies, kwamanye ama-firms, they do give the father i-paternity leave as well. Maternal is for uma, paternal ubaba. So they get ama-paternity leaves, ahambe naye ayohlala ekhaya until kuphele lo 4 months, then they go back to work. Abheka lapho ama principles of equity and redress. Sithema sikhuluma nge-redress la, that is we make right and you make right what you make right okade ku wrong. This is a redress of past unfairness, ukesasho ukuthi izinto ezenzekile in the past that were not good, redresswa kanjani. Mhlambe khona ama injustices, khona izinto ezenzekile emsebenzini ezi-injustice. Injustice is something ebingekho right, eyenzekile yangaphatha kahle emsebenzini. Injustices experienced, mhlambe they were discriminated as groups in the past, or mhlambe it was the apartheid regime. Ngalesikhathi se-apartheid, there was an apartheid regime, and then konke lokho, the redress, it looks at all those things. Okay, size sakhuluma ke la ngo-CCMA, where we kuyiwa khona ke makunama hearings, where we call that disciplinary hearings. Disciplinary hearings. Kwenziwani lapho? When we talk about disciplinary hearings, it's where we address the employers. Mhlambe i-employer ayizange iphathe kahle emsebenzini. Ungayiphathi kahle ke kuhlukene ngendlela eziningi. So usuyabizwa ke mhlambe for a disciplinary hearing. I-disciplinary hearings la uzoqondiswa ukuthi awuhambanga kahle la. So we are called for, so lana kuzokwenziwani, they call disciplinary hearings to address the employer's misconduct. The employees, why do I say employee? The employees' misconduct. Employee ayiphathanga kahle, umqashwa akaziphathanga kahle emsebenzini, so uzobizelwa i-disciplinary. Okay, besikhuluma la ngama-disciplinary hearings, nangu umqashwa akazange ayiphathe kahle emsebenzini. Usezobizwa ke abaphathi mhlambe it could be a supervisor or somebody who is senior reporter kuyena sezobizelwa ke is either a boardroom or whatever la kubizelwa khona emsebenzini. So i-disciplinary hearing is there to address the employees misconduct ukuthi awuzange uyiphathe kahle kanje mhlambe i-misconduct oyenzile yini ongayenzi misconduct mhlambe uzo disciplinary absenteeism uhlale wena absent njalo ngomsombuluko awuthi usipha ka report emsebenzini njalo ngomsombuluko mabe nga reportanga or uphethe i doctor's note. So landeleke kushoya usipho unatha from Friday uphuza kuze kube Sunday ebusuku and then akhumbula ukuthi ngemsebenzini sasa ikhanda papalazi liyavutha bhe ekhanda akusavukeki so say absent. So bayanotha njalo ukuthi every Monday usipho is always absent or usipho comes to work amehla bomvu or uthe fika nje abe elala or uthe fika nje abe letter i-doctor's note usiyama. All those things bayalandelela. So absenteeism ozobizelwa yona or enye futhi disciplinary hearing can be for insubordination. Awuphatheki awufuni ukutshelwa wena ufuna ukutshela you don't awehleli ngezantsi wena ufuna ngaso sonke isikhathi usabezwe ngawo kanti lana phela sisemsebenzini sonke. Yebo uqashiwe mhlonipha umqashi naye uzokuhlonipha musa wena njalo ungaphatheki makuthiwa nje usibani it's so difficult ukusebenza naye nawe gel in ngena nawe uzwane nalabantu oqashwe nabo uzwana nabaqashi bakho nemse hayi ukuthi phela you are going to suck up to them. No, that doesn't mean fanele uzoba incethe or no, but it means sebe uzokwenza indima yakho akube mnandi when people wake up bemsebenzini ukuthi bazohlangana nawe kanjalo or mhlambe it can be dishonesty wena nje umuntu njalo ongathembekile njalo nje izinto zakho aziqondile so usuyabizwa ke la and then ku disciplinary hearing to address all those things and then ngitheke ngithe futhi khona what we call ama workplace forums. Ama workplace forums wona akhuluma ngani? They discuss workplace issues. Ama workplace forums awasemsebenzini lawo adila nje ngama workplace issues izinto nje eziqhubeka kuphi emsebenzini. Ngase ngithi ama trade unions sikhumbuzane sithi ama trade unions wona amele ini abasebenzi. Ama trade unions abhekelele ini they represent employees. Abhekelele abaqashwa they represent employees ukuthi baphatheke kahle ngendlela eright emsebenzini. And then ama bargaining councils bona they deal with different sectors abhekelene nendawo ehlukene different sectors. And then ke ngase ngisho ukuthi CCMA yona yenzani it settles arguments or ama disputes between ama employers and employees. So yona i-CCMA ibhekelele ama disputes should ungaboni ngese elilodwa phakathi kwama employers kanye nama employees ukuthi ama employers nama employees baphatheke kahle yini. If kukhona la kungazwana khona then bayafika ke bona kuhanje kuhlalwe phansi they arbitrate suthi kuhlalwa phansi kuyaxoxiswana and then bese kubonakala ukuthi sithini isixazululo sakhona. Okay, ama trade unions wona njoba ebhekelene ama employees abheka ama interest angithi ngishilo of their members emsebenzini ukuthi abaqashwa bala kulomsebenzi baholeleka ngendlela. They look at ama wages, it could be wages, it could be salaries. Niyazi ngithi kunomehluko phakathi kwe wage uthola weekly, salary uthola ekupheleni kwenyanga. So babhekelela ukuthi the workplace ukuthi ama wages are right yini nama conditions okusebenza as well as workplace conditions ukuthi are right yini. Siphila esikhathini manje se COVID, se pandemic ye COVID. Workplace conditions, is there kufanele uthola ukuthi ventilation is there la besebenza khona, there's cross ventilation, uyashaya umoya, zonke izinto abazidingayo, sanitizers, masks, all those things they are provided for, because phela konke lokho fanele kwama workplace conditions fanele umqashwa azizwe naye evikelekile la emsebenzini. Hayi ukuthi ngoba nakho sengiqashiwe sekufanele mina ngiphatheke kabi. No, everybody should be happy asebenze ngokuyimisela nangokuthanda. And then ke bese kukhona ke what we call ama recruitment principles. You know, recruitment principles. Ama recruitment principles I'm sorry, not principles, recruitment practices, yes. Ama recruitment practices ukuthi okay sifuna sihlele la siyabaphathi, we are looking for ama employees anje sifuna umuntu ozoba kanje. Okay, so bathola kanjani laba bantu abakanje. One, they do what we call ama adverts. Nakwazi advertise ngithi they do ama adverts, ba advertise ukuthi sifuna abantu this age, from this age to this age. They do ama adverts. Ama adverts enziwa indaweni ezehlukene. It can be an advert through a newspaper. Ama adverts bangawenza through ama newspapers, bangawenza through magazines. Ngaba ama paper, ngaba magazines, ngaba ma notice boards. Thola ukuthi ku notice board ethile. Mhlawumbe when you get to shops or to malls, thola ukuthi kuma notice boards kubhale, or even libraries, ma notice boards library ukuthi they are looking for abantu abakanje. Libraries as well, they do advertise, and then also khona now, because we live in this digital era now, so kukhona ama online adverts as well, where they advertise online. You go online, you check a corner ama adverts, and then the ama adverts online, they are called e-recruitment, because you do it online. Okay, so when zenjani la, if you are doing it online, we are apply online, fanele ugcwalisa ngithi khona njoba advert, so you apply now for the job, so you are going to fill in the job application form. Fanele ugcwalise, you fill in, ugcwalise phela the job application form. Obviously, this job application form oyigcwalisayo izoba nani, you have to submit your CV. You submit your CV, and also you submit your CV bese futhi sometimes uzothi masuqedile, and then they will call you for ama tests. Mhlambe there are tests that are done ukuthi ukwazi ukungena, so you are going to complete, uzobhala la ma test. You can do them, it depends ukuthi apply kanjani. If it's online, you complete those tests online, or mhlambe futhi they are going to call you for an interview. Usually ke qala ama interviews bekuba like one-on-one, but now due to iresikuyona njengamanje, uthola ukuthi mhlambe they are going to do interview but they'll do it online. they make there's an app for or they do it over the phone. Mhlambe bakufonele and then they interview you over the phone. Mhlambe it can be also khona lapho ku recruitment mhlambe they advertise on Facebook, they advertise on Twitter, and then they advertise on LinkedIn as well. Okay. And then usuqashiweke usuyazi-ke wena ukuthi ama-T's and C's athini ukuthi usuqashekile emsebenzini. Uyawazi ukuthi uma ungena la khona ama-trade unions that are looking after you, khona all those things. And then khona na this Employment Equity Act owazi ukuthi ibhekelele wena and it promotes the equal opportunity in the workplace. Ukuthi njoba sila emsebenzini ngiwumqashi ngiwumqashwa sonke sinjani sonke siyalingana akekho ongcono kunomunye. And then also it also eliminates unfair discrimination in any employment policy or practice. And also it regulates affirmative action in all groups. Affirmative action in all groups would be you are a male, you are a female, wonke umuntu unjani uyalingana. Okay. Ake sibheke la usukhona ke emsebenzini. Work ethics. Usukhona ke manje emsebenzini. Work ethics. Work ethics or societal expectations. Umphakathi ke ubheke ini kuwena. Societal expectations or work ethics. What are all these work ethics and societal expectations? Is where moral principles, immoral yakho wena as umuntu osebenzayo, moral principles that tell us how to behave. These are moral principles. Ukuze kuthiwa umuntu akanayo moral principles that tell us how to behave. Ayekho umuntu ozokutshela ukuthi mawungena uhlangana nephepha ngoba wena vele awu clean awuqashela ukuphatha imop nebhakede so awuzocosha lelo phepha lizocoshwa ngoba nakho phela wena ufake amahwayihwayi ama-stiletto so you cannot bend down ucoshe leli phepha ngoba nakho ufake uthayi uze emsebenzini. So those are moral principles that tell us how to behave. As a human being uyazi nje ukuthi uma ubona iphepha licoshe phela musu ulindele ukuthi hayi lizocoshwa auntie zizomemeza auntie nali iphepha lapha phansi because when you cannot bend down and pick up that paper. You understand, right? And also our work ethics, they show us ayasikhumbula, they show us what is acceptable. They show us what is acceptable. Yini le right efanele siyenze acceptable, and also what is also good. Okay? Njengani nje ma work ethics musu umntshontshe emsebenzini iboss ayikho isebenza esitolo sokudla or nini sengiyathatha sengiyashutheka kubra sengiyathatha sengishutheka kuphi. No. So what is good? Those are work ethics. Don't steal, because mawuntshontsha uzenzela irecord elimbi ngoba phela akusho ukuthi nje ubuqashwe kulo msebenzi so end of the world. Uzothola ukuthi mhlambe you get promoted or you get another job which has more offers, better offers than that ukhona. Then ama references ku CV there are referees la befanele bathole khona, but one of the people nje ozoba i-referee yakho kuzoba umuntu odiqashile. If wena kade uyisela, do you think you're going to be employed? Obviously ngeke uzuze uthole umsebenzi. So you know ukuthi stealing is not good, and also cheating as well. Cheating is not good. Ufanele wenze izinto ngendlela eqondile, ngendlela efanelekile. And also mhlambe okunye it's committing fraud. Committing fraud. Mhlambe wena usebenza ngeimali emsebenzini. And then uyabona ukuthi uyazi ukuthi hayi no njengoba ngisebenza imali ngiyakwazi ukuthi mhlambe a day ngiyathatha okuncane ngifaka la eceleni mhlambe ngiyazi uphethe cash ukuthi uhlalaphi ngiyamazi uboss wami ukuthi ubeka uphethe cash njalo every day if ngithatha u10 rand ngosuku by the end of the week you know no 100 rand or 99 that is fraud because once you get caught watholakala wenze njani ukhonjwe indlela okunye ngiyakuthatha ngikushutheke emaphaketheni ngishutheke esikhwameni all that is fraud so make sure ukuthi zonke lezo zinto awuzenzi emsebenzini ngoba njengoba sikhuluma ngama societal expectations nje so i-societal it has to do with society yini umphakathi societal expectations izinto ezilindeleyo umphakathi kuwena njengomqashwa njengomsebenzi or njengomqashi as well because sometimes awuzogcina umqashwa mhlambe isikhathi siqhubeka usuzogcina nawe usuyini usuwumqashi but it starts there ukuthi kade umqashwa you know how you are supposed to treat people because nawe ubutreateke ngendlela right ngaleso sikhathi so ama societal expectations ukuthi society what does it expect from you society ibheke ini kuwena ke umphakathi ubheke ini kuwena they expect balindele ukuthi i-behavior yakho it should be a good behavior ziphathe kahle good behavior uziphethe kahle emphakathini uyasebenza makufanele usebenze you work if you have to awulindi ukuze khala insimbi uthi ke ayike back to work you work if you are able to unawo ama work ethics uyazi ukuthi fanele usebenze kanjani you know you have the work ethics because lana kwenziwani la siyasebenza sonke we are building a nation we build a nation you fulfill your potential as well sonke siyasebenza because it's societal society wonke umuntu it's not only about your work ke manje umsebenzi wakho oqondene nawe because society nayo as well it gets involved mhlambe futhi uya contribute to economy ucontribute kanjani to economy by paying taxes ureceiver phela ukhona uSARS you have to pay your taxes as well mhlambe ke usu right because khuluma society la usuyayibona ukuthi hayi no mina sengi right sengingakwazi ukuthi la emsebenzini or la ngiyiboss khona then singakwazi ukuqasha abanye abantu I can also do what create job opportunities sengiyakwazi ukuthi it's not only about me I'm creating job opportunities for the unemployed so ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngiqashele abanye abantu abangasebenzi and ngiyakwazi ukuqasha abanye abantu bangasebenzi and create job opportunities mhlambe ama job opportunities ozowa creator is for youth yangakini or for the elderly abangakini or whoever but you are creating ama job opportunities for them because you want everybody ukuthi abe ne income or anaye abe sustainable akwazi ukuthi akwazi ukuyiphatha kahle or ukuthola umsebenzi akwazi naye to have food on the table akwazi naye ukuthi athi feed ingane zakhe akwazi naye ukuthi athathe ingane zakhe akwazi ukuthi ayifundise esikoleni because ngalesikhathi wena usu right usuyibona ukuthi I know me I've done well in life give back khona lento sithi we give back to the community give back to the community nayo benefits ngawe ungabi ugombela kwesakho ukuthi hayi mina angihlangani namuntu that is being selfish ama work ethics lapho nama societal expectations awuzange uzokhetha because uyabhekelela ukuthi abanye abantu ngokusizakala kwakho nabo bayasizakala yini excuse me nabo do they benefit from lento yenzayo mhlambe uqale ama youth forums or whatever that you have decided to do ngasekhaya so yeah I think when it comes to topic namhlanje we have learned so many things but okubalekile nje ama-labor relations ne-employment equity fanele wazi ukuthi when I get to umsebenzi yini expecteke kumina, umqashi expecteke ini mina, nami ngi-expecte ini kumqashi, ukuze siphile kwi-atmosphere that is healthy, kusebenzeke kahle. Mawuvuka emsebenzini you are happy that you are going to work, nabaqashi bakho futhi they are happy ukuthi banawe as umsebenzi. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of today's lesson. I hope sibenefitile. For those abazohamba straight baye emsebenzini, nalabo abasazokufunda as well. But keep these things in mind because they apply to everybody. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Siyathemba nifunde kahle nasithokozela isifundo sethu sanamhlanje. Enisethulelwe ngezilokotho ezinhle Ithala libambisene neGo Digital SA Foundation. Thamelani ke futhi esilandelayo ngesikhathi sifanayo. Ningakhohlwa ukumema nabanye abafundi bebanga le-12 ukuze nabo basizakale kulolu hlelo. Uma ninemibuzo noma nifisa ukuxhumana nathi, ningasithinta ngokufaka imibuzo yenu kwinombolo yethu ye-WhatsApp ethi 068 151 1072. Mfundi, ungakhohlwa ukubhala isifundo obuza ngaso ngaphambi kokubhala umbuzo wakho. Angiyiphinde inamba yethu 068 151 1072. Siyabonga.